Adrian Toomes, you know, the Vulture, not in it until the end. The mid-credit sequences, holy shit, are we going to get to them? Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I'm going to do a separate video on it as well, just because they are absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, mid-credit sequences, or maybe, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to chop this part of this video up. I'm going to release it as its own video. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because Morbius wasted my time. So I want to earn a little bit of money from it, thanks. I'm making another video from this video. There you go, dual videos. Anyway, mid-credit sequence explained. Awful. So by the way, just as a heads up, right? There is no reference. Everything in the trailer that you'd seen that connected it to everything else. So the Sam Raimi Spider-Man on the wall, that's gone. Completely gone. Not in the film at all. There was a scene in the trailer where Morbius flipped a coffin. Do you remember that? Or there was a coffin in the trailer. Completely gone. It's gone. Right? There's so many reshoots on this shithouse film. God, Jared Leto, choose better roles. Sony, make better movies. Adrian Toomes, where he looks over and he's in handcuffs and he's like, hey, there, look me up, bruh. Nah, not in it. Not in the film at all. Mid-credit sequences. Hold on to your britches, ladies and gents. Mid-credit sequences. A rift opens up over the sky. Awful graphics, by the way. I mean, it's not like Sony could have just, you know, emailed Marvel and said, "Look, Marvel, those, you know, those that CGI rendering that you've been using, can we just borrow that, please?" Yeah, no worries, mate. No, horrendous. Anyway, that opens up over the sky, and in a prison cell, right? In a prison cell, Adrian Toomes just appears. He's like, looks in the mirror and he goes, well, I hope the food's better in this joint. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. That is literally what he does. Just that. Nonplussed, doesn't care. He's been in prison. He's now in another prison. He knows he's in a new place, a new reality. Doesn't give a crap. He just goes, looks at himself and he goes, well, I hope the food's better in this joint. What are you doing, Sony? Anyway, there's another one. There's another one. And this is very clearly, well, ADR. Oh my god. It's so bad. Anyway, Morbius is driving out to the desert. New mid-credit sequence. These don't make any... They literally make no goddamn sense at all. He's driving out to the desert. Oh, a little bit more to the Adrian Toomes one. There's just another jump cut to where the police are like, well, we don't know why he's here. He just appeared and he says he's Adrian Toomes, so we're going to release him. There you go. So he's obviously on the loose. Morbius is driving out to the desert. He gets out. He's looking around. Oh, yeah. I'm Jared Leto. My long locks flowing in the air. And then Vulture swoops in. Slight redesign. He's got a bit more of a beaky face. You know, helmet. Who cares? Like, who gives a shit? And it's very clearly ADR'd. Like, probably on the phone. And he goes, thanks for meeting me, Michael Morbius. I don't know how I got here or what this place is, but I think it's got something to do with Spider-Man. Right? And then Morbius is like, oh no, he goes, thank you for meeting me. Morbius goes, I'm listening, or something like that. And then he says that and he goes, but what I'm thinking is you and me should make a team and do some good. And then Morbius, terrible editing, terrible acting, terrible cutting, because it's not supposed to be that. They've obviously changed it. They've obviously edited it round and changed who it was, and whoever knows what it was supposed to be. But then Morbius goes, intriguing. And then that's it. Those are the mid-credit sequences. So, I mean, What do you want me to say about this? This film is terrible. The mid-credit sequences are terrible. They don't actually make any sense. The whole film is awful. This has been cut to oblivion, reshot to oblivion. I don't know what they've done with this film. I don't know why, how, what, why. I mean, this was obviously before. This is in production before No Way Home, I'm guessing. I think so, anyway. And so then they're just like, oh yeah, we'll just like try and work that in there as well. I swear it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who cares? Sam Raimi's Spider-Man gone. They're in Venom's world, but Venom's world is apparently also where there's another Spider-Man. I suppose, like, who is it then? If Sam Raimi's Spider-Man's gone, is it the Amazing Spider-Man? Probably. But Andrew Garfield. What an awful, awful film. Mid-credit sequences. Like, here's a tip, Sony. Don't be so blatant about your nonsense crap that you put out. Because this film, Jesus, was this bad. Like, I wasted my time. It's an hour and 44 minutes. It's not even brisk. And I tell you what, oh, by the way, it's a 15. Just to add more to this, this video in general. It's a 15, because people will be like, yeah, but was it at least gory? No, mate. It's all CGI nonsense crap blood. There is a sequence in this film, I kid you not. There is a sequence in this film where the camera gets CGI blood on it. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's barely the living vampire. He spends most of the time as Jared Leto. If you were expecting Michael Morbius from like Spider-Man the Animated Series or from the comics, nah, mate. You're shit out of luck. He controls bats at the end. That's how he kills Milo. Coincidentally, they smash through all the city, not a scratch on their clothing. But when he sends the bats in, that's when Milo's shirt rips up. So bats can destroy clothing, but apparently smashing through the city can't. Some shit house. If you've seen this film, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you guys. Let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. This film was definitely worth a live group therapy session, but tomorrow I'll be doing Halo episode 2, so I don't want to do it. I don't want to do 2. Let me know what you think down below. I honestly, I cannot recommend this film. Like, loads of people will be like, well, will it connect to anything? I don't bloody know. Who cares? Sony doesn't even know. Like, Amy Pascal's clearly just high all the time. Christ. Anyway, cheers, guys. Take care.